Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. I'm setting up my new iPad here. Hope everyone can hear me. Hey, Daryl, how you doing? Can you hear me? Just shouting out there.
Recording. There we go.
Boom. Without further ado, we got the man, the myth, the legend, my friend, my mentor, the glue of common sense. Yes, sir. He's been teaching people how to make millions of dollars for over 30 years. This is a new opportunity. He is teaching us, guiding us, leading us to be a time freedom money magnets.
Yes.
I love it. Without further ado, listen up. You guys are on this call. Yes, we are all friends. We are all family. We have love for each other. And my brother Eddie's the glue, just like I said. Thank you, Richard O'Brien, for this. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you guys. This is what we do. Without further ado, we're going to talk to my brother Eddie Freeman.
guys.
All right. Hey, thank you guys so much. And thank you all for being here tonight. I just want to start by asking a question. Are you one of the millions of people that have been adversely affected by this economy? I mean, everything, rising cost of everything from gasoline to groceries, getting more and more difficult to get ahead. But I'm here to tell you, there is hope. You see, there is a brand new business concept that is just now beginning to sweep this country. And it's already beginning to create significant income for the people that recognize it and the people that are taking action. I am referring to the common sense compensated community. It's when you get paid to do what you normally do for free. See, myself and a host of other people had a wonderful thing happen to us today. We woke up this morning and people all around the world washed their face. We made money. They took products for aches and pains. We made money. They took products for anxiety, for weight loss. They had a cup of coffee and we made money. You know what the best part is? You can too. The way I explained it to my friend Steve, he's been suffering with neuropathy for years. And I said, Steve, if you saw an ad on TV for a product that was sold at the GNC health food store and it was $63 for a month's supply and it would help your neuropathy, would you buy it? He said, you better believe I would. I said, now, if it worked and you saw results at the end of the month, would you buy it again? He said, Eddie, I would buy that product every month for the rest of my life. I said, Steve, let me ask you a silly question. Do you know anybody else that has neuropathy? He said, Eddie, I know loads of people. I said, well, if the product worked for you, would you suggest that they too go to GNC health food store and buy that product? And he said, I would. I said, well, how much is GNC going to pay you to do that? He said, well, nothing. I said, well, when you're part of our community, you are now going to get paid to do what you've always done for free. This whole business concept was started by two gentlemen, Richard O'Brien and Joe Melling, who realized that disease is on the rise in the United States because every day we eat food, and that food is loaded with chemicals and pesticides. All they did was get together with some formulators to create a group of products that will provide your body the nutrients it needs to heal itself. Now, we've developed about 70 different products. I'm not going to talk about all of them tonight, but I'm going to mention a few. Are you familiar with muscadine grapes? These grapes are grown mostly in the southeast portion of the United States. They never need pesticides or chemicals because the skin is so thick, the insects can't even get into them. As a matter of fact, on the ORAC scale, it scores higher than any fruit, vegetable, or superfood that I've ever seen. And the story around our exact product begins years ago when a very wealthy guy from North Carolina got sick. And he bumped into a formulator that had been working with muscadine grapes. And the formulator said, my research has shown if you take a product that consists of 70% muscadine grape seeds and 30% muscadine grape skins, I can help you. And the formulator, the wealthy man laughed. He said, I've got the top doctors in the world. They haven't been able to help me, but all right, I might as well try your product. All it is grapes. So 8 weeks later, he's 100% better. He gets all excited. He says, oh my gosh, you've got to do clinical studies on this product. And the formulator said, I don't have that kind of money. So this wealthy guy puts up $20 million of his own money to conduct a 5-year clinical study at Wake Forest University. Now, here's what I love about this. When this Zoom is over, just go Google Muscadine, Wake Forest. When you read these studies, I guarantee you, you're going to want you and everybody that you care about on this product for the rest of your life. Let me ask you another question. Do you know anybody with anxiety, depression, stress, maybe kids with ADHD? Our formulators have created a product that today it is the most studied product for brain health in the universe. It has been published in medical journals all over the world. It consists of a group of these micronutrients and minerals we're just not getting in our everyday food. We've got products for gut health. We've got products to help you sleep at night. We developed a couple of products for aches, pains, arthritis that are based on a group of superfoods like mangosteen, acai, fucoidan. These are some of the most powerful anti-inflammatories in the world. And as we know, inflammation is the cause of almost every disease out there. We developed a men's testosterone product. Well, why would I be excited about that? Because once a man hits the age of 30, we begin to lose 1 to 3% of our testosterone every year. That's why every day you see guys like Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas talking about this testosterone boosting product that they endorse. I tried that product for 90 days, nothing. Our formulators put together a men's hormone balance product with a who's who of all the ingredients to boost your testosterone, things like horny goat wheat extract, ashwagandha, fenugreek. And I promise you this, the guys that are taking this, especially if they're taking muscadine along with it, which increases blood flow, no more little blue pills. Well, you don't want to have something for men without having something for women. We developed a woman's hormone balance product that doesn't just increase libido, but it does so many things for women that have a monthly challenge with cramping and bloating goes away. For menopausal women, all the negatives associated with menopause seems to go away almost overnight. Let me ask you another question. Do you know anybody that needs to lose weight? Do you know anybody that drinks coffee? One of the products we developed is a healthy weight loss product. I drank 1 cup of coffee a day for 6 weeks. I dropped 14 pounds. And for the people that don't drink coffee, we've developed a product. It's in capsule form, and it's got the stuff that the coffee does just without the coffee. For people that want to lose more weight or just overall health, we developed an organic greens product. Can you imagine all in one product, organic spinach and kale and kelp and wheatgrass? One of the ingredients is spirulina. That is a blue-green algae that has been used for years to regulate blood sugar and triglycerides. We've got 6-year-old kids that would rather drink this than orange juice. That's how good it tastes. We developed a line of skincare products. We've got one product, I kid you not, it's a cream. You can put it on your wrinkles, the bags under your eyes, bam. Within 5 minutes, they're gone. And the effects last for 4 or 5 hours. Now, I know what you're saying. I've seen products like this before. Here's how we're different. Every other product that I've seen that has those results, they use an ingredient called aluminum magnesium silicate to get the result. That's what hardens concrete. It can't possibly be good for your skin. Our formulators found that we could get even better results using healthy zeolite minerals from the Dead Sea. And for those of you that want longer lasting effects, getting rid of wrinkles and bags, we developed a 1-minute mask using the most powerful 21st century ingredients. Are you familiar with essential oils? And when I look at essential oils and I speak to people about them, they say one of the ways you can tell how good they are is when you smell them. All you need to do is just take one smell of any of our 35 different essential oils, and you'll know right away, wow, these are powerful. Let me ask you one last question. Do you or anybody you know use cell phones, computers? You know what that means? You are getting overloaded every day with positive ions. Well, you want that balance of negative and positive ions. So how do you get the negative ions? Oh, that's really easy. Just walk outside barefoot for 10, 12 hours a day. What's that? You don't have time to go barefoot for 10, 12 hours a day? What we developed is a bracelet. This will allow you to be grounded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, We've got so many people. I could give you 1,000 testimonials tonight on the product. I've just asked a few people, and I'm going to start with my friend Chris Schuster. Good evening, Chris.
Hi, Eddie. Thanks for having me on. As most of you know, I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years and I've suffered from joint pain in my hips and my knees. But with one support stick daily, I can be pain-free all day and not have any issues. Back to you, Eddie.
Wow, thank you so much. Hey, now I'm going to go over to my friend Mike Fazio. Good evening, Michael.
Hey, Eddie. Hey, man, this is an awesome situation we got going on here. You know what? I got a testimony about our meal replacement shake for weight loss, 40 pounds. Let me tell you something. It's delicious, absolutely delicious. It doesn't leave that chalky aftertaste. 20 grams of protein per serving, 135 calories, 4.5 servings of the daily fruits and vegetables. And nobody gets enough of those in our society with our diets. It's delicious. You guys have got to try it. Love you.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, we're going to go over to Utah now. Mandy Brady. Good evening, Mandy.
Hi, thank you. Before using BrainSense and before the coaching program and book clubs, I was a really good actress pretending like I was happy all the time, but by feeding my brain and then by acquiring a healthier mindset, I authentically feel genuine joy, and I'm excited for the future as a certified coach to help other people feel the same way. Thanks, Eddie.
Oh, thank you so much. And now I want to go over to my absolute favorite chiropractor in the world, Dr. Clifton Brady. Good evening, Dr. Brady.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to share a little bit. SleepSense is what I want to talk about tonight. So I use it for the normal reasons. If you want to go to sleep, thankfully I sleep well, except for in a tent of all places. I don't know what it is about a tent in a hotel. Like I can't sleep, but now I can with SleepSense. But the second use that I think is pretty unusual is if you have pain. So when you're in pain, you can't sleep very well, or it's just bugging you. And so I've used it for pain, for an injury. I've used it I had oral surgery. So that was horrible, but by taking the SleepSense before and after, I felt great. So, our products can work in multiple different ways. You just have to try them out to see how it goes.
Dr. Brady, thank you so much. I think we can see that the products absolutely work. But now the question is, can you make money? Does the business work? I'm going to start with my friend Jeannie McDonald and find out from her. Does this product work for you, Jeannie McDonald?
Yes, it does, Eddie. Thank you for allowing me to share a little bit. Rob and I started this product after an accident, and I was on opioids, a ton of them, and we started just a little bit at a time. And pretty soon we started finding out that we had money in our account, in our e-wallet, and we were laughing, going, what have we done? We didn't know what we had even done to get the money. We called Nathan Cooper, and he said, oh, Aunt Jeannie, you're funny. And it was pretty funny because we honestly didn't know we were making money by doing what we were doing. And it's just sharing your story and how much it has helped us grow and change and, getting to work with all these wonderful people, the Bradys and the Whites and you, of course. And it's just been amazing. So thank you for letting me share. Makes money every day. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Hey, I want to go over to Montana. My friend Earl the Pearl. Good evening, Earl.
Good evening, Eddie. It sure is a blessing to be part of this Common Sense journey. I couldn't be more excited. Look, this is the final season in 5 years of my full-time lawn care company, working 50, 60 hours a week, because this year, because of the work I put into Common Sense and all the help I've had along the way, I'm making more money part-time with my Common Sense business than I did full-time with my lawn care company. And I couldn't be more excited to be done with that physical labor. It's a blessing to have a system that we can plug into that gives people what they need to be successful. Thanks for having me, Eddie.
Oh, thank you so much, Earl. Now let's go over to my friend, Melanie Houghton. Good evening, Melanie.
Thanks, Eddie, for having me on the call tonight. We were drawn to this business opportunity first by our BrainSense product and the life-changing impact it had on one of our children's lives. And as you can imagine, we weren't looking for a business at the time, but we got so excited about what it was doing for our child that we started sharing it with all of our friends and family. And in so doing that, our business grew from there, and we have received a check every month since. So we love what we get to do here in helping people change their lives, and we get to do it in just the snippets of our day. It's given us an additional income in our retirement years, as well as a like-minded community that we call family. So we're grateful to be here. Thanks, Eddie.
And we're grateful that you're here. And one more person I've asked to join us tonight. I'm going to go over to Utah. Nathan Cooper. Good evening, Nathan.
Hey, Eddie. What a great call, buddy. I tell you what, I've always worked for myself, Eddie, and never in my life have I been more excited. You know what? I've had this dream of residual income, getting paid every month, every week. And I am so excited because I found it here at Common Sense. They pay us every month, they pay us every week, and people are having success, Eddie. This is so much fun. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much. So now I think we can see that the products work. I think we can see the business works. Now the question is, well, what do you do? I mean, how do you even do the business? Guys, it's so simple. All you need to do is start sharing the products and business, get people on a Zoom like this. And if you can just speak to a couple of people a day for the next month, 2 months, you have them watch a Zoom like this. You get them on the phone with one of your business partners or any of the people that you saw here on the call tonight will 100% help you do a follow-up call to one of these Zoom calls because we're all on the same team. We all work together. So now the question is, well, what does it cost to get started? It must cost a lot. Folks, you can get started for as low as $59. Now, you won't get any product, and I don't advise you get in for $59 because then you won't be able to talk about our products, how wonderful they are. But the bottom line is you still do get a couple things. You're going to get an app. And on this app, every product that we've got, it's there with a little video that you can send to somebody, with a list of ingredients you can send to somebody, and you get a replicated website. Now, we have 3 different product packages, and what people seem to love is that in every product package, you get more product than you pay for, plus the $59 for the app and website are included. So we've got a package. It's $199. Most of our products are $50, $60 a month. You're going to get about 4 or 5 products that run about $280. When you consider the extra $59, you're looking at a $339 value for $199. Now, for those of you that say 4 or 5 products, that's not enough for me. I've got a family. I mean, my gosh, you got 70 products. We want more. We got a product package for $409.99 that is actually, you get almost twice as much product. But now, for those of you that say, well, listen, I'm really serious about this. We've got a package that you can buy for $999. And these packages, you only buy them once. In this package is $1,680 worth of product. And by the way, okay, for those of you that get in on that, you can make an additional $300,000 in extra bonuses above and beyond the normal commission. So how do you actually make money? Well, one way is you're going to get people to look at a Zoom like this. And they're going to say to you, I'm not interested in making money. But boy, there's so many products they talked about tonight that I would like to try. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to go to your app. You're going to send them information on 4, 5, 6 different products and your replicated website. They're going to look at it. When they see the products they like, they're going to buy them. Every time they buy a product, you make $10. So if the average customer was buying 3 products, you'd be making about $30 a customer. Go find 10 people anywhere that would have a positive result from our products. You're making a few hundred a month. I'm not saying it's life-changing, but my son just bought an automobile and his car payments are $300 a month. Now, the second way you make money is fast cash bonus. See, when you enroll somebody with a product package, what's going to happen is you make an immediate fast cash bonus. So the way it works is like this. If you were to enroll somebody on that $9.99 package, you make $250, but it gets better. Because if you enroll your friend Al with that package and he enrolls his friend Bob with that $9.99 package, Al will make the $250, but you make $50. And when Bob enrolls Charlie, who enrolls David, who enrolls all the way down, everybody that enters your community, you make $50. If you enroll somebody with a $4.99 package, you make $100 and you make $25 for everybody else that enters your community. If you enroll them for a $1.99 package, you make $25 and everybody else that enters is $10. So everybody, when they enter your community, you're going to make one time somewhere between $10 and $250. But where does the residual occur? That's the brilliance of starting people with a product package. What happens is Any package people buy, they fall in love with products. And the bigger the package they buy, the more products they fall in love with. The average person in our company is buying about 4 products, spending about $200 a month. Now, let's imagine over the next month or two that you get people on these Zooms and you bring in a few people, teach them to bring in a few people. Now you got 10 people that are buying a couple $100 worth of product a month from the company, either to consume or to give away as samples. Your business is doing a couple thousand a month in volume. You're starting to make a little money. What's going to happen when that duplicates over the next 30 to 60 days and those 10 bring in 10? And now you got 100 people buying a couple $100 worth of product just to consume. Your business is doing $20,000 a month in sales. You're on your way. Now, what's going to happen over the next 3 months, 4 months, 6 months when those 100 people duplicate your actions and they get 10? Now you've got 1,000 people who every month are buying a couple $100 worth of product. Do you realize your business is now doing $200,000 a month in sales? You are making 6 figures a year. And let's dream big. What's going to happen over the next year when those 1,000 people get 10 people? Folks, that's what dreams are made of. And you're here first. Now couple that with quarterly bonus, global bonus pools, and leadership bonuses and lifestyle bonuses, and you're here first. And all you have to do is ask yourself one question. If everything you heard here tonight were true, and it's all verifiable, is there anything that will prevent you from getting started tonight? What you need to do when the Zoom is over is get back together with the person that told you about this, get your questions answered, and get started, because I'm convinced that there's nothing any of us on this Zoom can do over the next 2 years that has the ability to pay us for the rest of our lives like active, aggressive participation in our company, Common Sense. For those of you who are already involved, you've made the right choice. For those of you who are not, I urge you, get involved. Get involved tonight. My name is Eddie Freeman, and I hope to see you on our next Zoom with guests. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here.